This week, I was given the task of editing 2 academic articles for the online journal Jagaltep, which my supervisor, Maohang Limbu, is the inventor and editor-in-chief of. So this task was pretty important for my peers and I. We had to make sure that the manuscripts were clear and clean before they were approved for publishing. I edited these documents through Microsoft Word and used track changes to make comments throughout. These 2 articles were both written by Cherokee women, so they talked about issues within the Native American community. My purpose of doing this task is to make sure that these manuscripts are suitable for a global audience. This means making sure words written in a native language include the English meaning, along with making sure that the format, spelling, and grammar is all correct and clear for the publishing. We also have to keep in mind that while these articles are for a global audience, the target audience is most likely academic or scholarly readers interested in issues within Native American culture. I prepared for this task by dedicating time strictly to editing the manuscripts. Editing, especially for academic articles, takes a lot of focus and time. It's important to make sure that I don't get distracted while editing, so I don't miss any grammatical errors or misspelled words. I also had to dedicate time researching words I didn't know to make sure that the article could be fully understood by many. The biggest challenge that arose with this task was that this was my first week back to my full-time job since March. It was hard to get back into the routine of commuting to and from work, on top of now having to manage 2 jobs and summer classes for the very first time. They both require my full attention, so I had to learn quickly how I will divide my time for the remainder of the semester. The feedback I got from the work I produced and the editing I did was positive. Dr. Limbu was appreciative of the editing and comments I made to these manuscripts and made it known that the authors of the manuscripts loved it too. Dr. Limbu was also very understanding in my situation of returning to my full-time job this week. Especially with it being my first week back since quarantine began, he was very understanding of how he may have to reschedule his future Zoom meetings to discuss future articles and editing from the work that me and my peers do. One insight I gained from this project was time management. I didn't think returning back to my full-time job would take such a huge toll on me and my other work. But I learned quickly that there's only so much time in the day, and if I want to get my projects done on time, I need to create a schedule and stick to it. It's also super helpful that I have an understanding supervisor and some great coworkers.